is up, y'all? I am back for another video. Wow, the consistency. We have a lot to unpack here, and I'm just excited to talk to you all. I don't really have a set topic per se, but I just felt compelled to speak, so I'm going to do that. Excuse the stains in the back. It's my foundation. My makeup be everywhere. But speaking of makeup, I literally have been dressing the part every single day. And by dressing the part, I mean showing up as Diamond B. Frazier every single day. It's been a blessing. A part of my problem with my weight is I don't dress for the day. I don't dress for the occasion. I just wear sweatpants, a big t-shirt. I don't make up my face. I keep my bonnet on all day. And that has hindered me from actually getting things done because the way I'm dressing in my mind is, oh, it's time to lay down. Oh, it's time to relax. And that's really what I've been doing. So shout out to me having a second job. It's really made me have to get up, get ready, and just be more on top of things with the schedule. So if you can see my neck, I've been keeping the weight down. I will say that I have been eating what I want. So I still have Fridays. I've had green turtle. I've had red robin, but it's all about portion control. So I've been intermittent fasting. And people always go, oh my gosh, are you starving yourself? Don't starve yourself. Don't starve. It's not starving. It's fasting. You don't need to consume food all day long. You shouldn't be eating breakfast, lunch, snack, another snack, dinner, snack, all that. No. One meal a day suffices for me. But I can probably eat a little bit more if I was eating a little bit more healthy. But I'm enjoying the food that I'm eating. So at this time, I am 172 pounds. I am 3 pounds away from being out of this 170s. And it has literally been 2 years since I've seen the 160s. So I'm so proud of myself. I'm so grateful. And we all have to, just in general in our life, really celebrate the small wins, because it seems like a lot of times we can get stressed out, frustrated, feel like we're not doing anything, but we really have to hone in on those small wins that'll very essential to the major victory. So if you know, my goal is 150 pounds, and I literally been losing about 1 pound a day, with the exception of if I decide to eat out, then I won't gain or lose weight. I'll maintain, but I'm consciously aware of it. So I know, okay, Diamond, just know you can have fun today, but you got to get back on it tomorrow because you're not really moving right now. So 22 more pounds to go and I will be at my ideal weight. I just had to let y'all know I'm really sticking in there. I'm really doing it. I'm so focused. I'm so clear-minded. And having a second job has helped. I'm not going to lie. The latest I got home was after midnight because the store manager loves the store that much. She's very into, I don't want to say cleanliness, but certain things that she's very particular about that she'll get done. And I happened to close on that night with her, so I was there way past my scheduled time, but it's okay. And I used to have the mindset of, oh my gosh, like it's not that serious. You act like you own the company. Like, girl, bye, like leave. But really, Ross or any entrepreneur or franchise or company are blessed to have managers that think the way she does, because to put so much energy, effort, and time where you would stay till 1 o'clock in the morning to get things done for a store, having those type of dedicated people is very essential to business operation. So shout out to her, and Ross is blessed to have her. Now me as an employee, I might be like, girl, oh my gosh, it's not that serious. But I don't know. I'm very analytical. I'm just thinking outside of the box, because one day I would like to be a business owner, or maybe have a side gig that's very lucrative as well. So I pay attention to these things. So even though I'm working there to walk around and lose weight and remain active, I am very observant as well. And it's teaching me a lot of life lessons, and I'm genuinely happy about it. Oh, okay, another thing. Having a second job, people were kind of nervous for me. Like, dang, are you still going to be able to do interviews? Are you still going to be able to make YouTube videos? Like, how are you going to balance your time? That's a lot, working sun up to sundown. I've been getting so much more accomplished with a second job, because when you just have so much free time, it's just free time. You just want to lay down. You want to watch your favorite show. You want to go outside. You want to, hang out with your friends. And that's okay. But you're just enjoying just that lax time. But when you have a lot more on your plate, you don't want other things to lack. So you create a schedule that would allow you to implement everything that you need to get done. So for me, I know this particular week that I work from home. So I'm like, you know what, Diamond, make sure you get up, make your bed, say your prayer in the morning, all that good stuff. But you need to do your makeup because soon as you get off work, you got to go to another job. And it's literally kind of back to back. I don't have time to go get dressed and get cute. So I do that in the morning. Okay, cool. Makeup's already done. Hair's already done. You got your old jewelry on. Go ahead while you can, and if it's a thought in your mind, make a video. Boom. I know I got breaks during my 9 to 5 in the beginning of the shift, so I'm going to spend my lunchtime making a video. Some people want to spend their lunchtime eating, chilling, relaxing. You can do that. But I don't want to hear, no, it's not enough time in the day. I wish I had more hours. You can literally make time for what you want to make time for. So this is what I decided to make time for. Yeah, I work at home. I could just spend my lunch doing lunch, but I could be eating and working at the same time if food was how I wanted to spend my lunchtime, I guess, or what I wanted to get done. But for me, it's like, no, I'm going to be productive first. So I write down my to-do list every single day, everything that I have to do. I'm intentional with my day. My day is not taking over me. I'm taking over the day. So I know what I'm going to do. And going into the day with goals, expectations, to-do list, task, I've been so productive. So I'm like, today, I got a call. I got to make an important call. I got to record and edit this video. I need to figure out my schedule for my job next week. I have a couple of interviews that I have coming up that I need to write down the script for and figure out questions that'll gear between, for that specific person. I'm just telling you, you can make it happen. I even tap back into life coaching. I re-upped on my skills because I would like to more often be an accountability life coach. So I know for me, I'm able to get a lot of tasks done. I'm very organized, even with my finances. I hear a lot of people be like, oh my gosh, after my paycheck, after my couple of paychecks and all my bills are paid, I should have $500 left over. It just seems like, where's this $500 going? We are not being mindful of how we are spending our money. So even recently, as in like earlier this month, I started tracking my expenses because I realized I always spend money. I'll just swipe. Oh, I'm gonna buy this, I'm gonna buy this, I'm gonna buy this. And it's okay to have fun and enjoy yourself and get things that you need and that you want. But at the same time, you don't know where your money is because you aren't paying attention. So for me, I'm paying attention. So then I can start saying, you know what, maybe I ain't gonna buy that today because now that I realize, it's only been 3 days into the month and I've already spent $200 on miscellaneous things that haven't been stuff that I needed. So being very mindful, it will force you to save more money. And I can help you with that. That is my specialty. Organization, being goal-oriented, but actually getting the task complete, organizing my finances, knowing how to save, but then pay down debt. That is my thing. So I'm definitely going to come back to you all with something more concrete so that you can hire me to help you accomplish your goals. And it'll be on like the month-to-month basis. So it's not like, oh my gosh, girl, I'm stuck with you. No, you ain't got to be stuck with me. We're going to work together and figure out what the goal is, because a lot of people, we don't know what we want, or we don't know what we need, or we think we do. But then you have somebody that can step outside of you and say, hey, this is the bigger picture. And that's where I come in. But today, something was weighing heavy on my heart, and I wanted to say this to you all. I see that a lot of creatives, a lot of millennials, a lot of people around my age or even a little bit older have this desire to be famous. I too had, past tense, had that desire to be famous. It didn't matter what I did. I knew I couldn't sing. I knew I couldn't act. Well, no, I can act. I knew I couldn't sing. I knew I couldn't, really rap or dance or anything like that. So I was trying to figure out, what can I do to be famous? Because I thought that fame equated to money, and then I get to wave and say hi to everybody and everybody knows your name. But as I've grown and evolved, that's no longer a desire for me. And I see what happens is a lot of people are trying just a bunch of random things, trying to figure out what's going to stick, what's going to happen the fastest, what's going to get me there. If you really want to be famous, quick, then what you can do is be controversial. Be controversial. Controversial. Yeah. Be controversial. Show a lot of nudity, violence, drugs, anything that lacks morale, that grabs attention. You can do that if fame is what you want that bad. What we have to do is create value. And I know that everybody knows and heard it before, what can you do to help other people? Cool. I'll say this. Some people hone in on, let's just say I wanted to be a singer. A lot of people hone in on being a famous singer. My question to you is, would you still want to sing if you knew you would never be famous? Okay? If the answer is yes, then continue that passion. And instead of trying to figure out, how can I get more famous? Break the goal down. And you might not be as stressed. You get stressed out because it seemed like this big, far-fetched, unrealistic, but then in today's time, it seems kind of realistic, but you don't know when it's going to happen. But if you hone into, you know what? I want to be a singer, and this is what I have to do it. So next week, I'm going to go to singing lessons, and I'm going to perfect my voice and get better. Boom, that's a goal right there, accomplished. All right, next step. I'm going to write a song. Boom, I'm going to write a song. I'm going to write a song every week, one song a week. That's my goal. You could do that. Boom, you start feeling more accomplished, and you start less thinking about, oh, I just want to be famous. If you keep doing these things and being on the right path, inevitably you'll probably end up in that range. But even if you don't end up famous, you'll be exercising your talent and doing better in that scenario. Or if it's like, you know what? I really want to perform in front of people. You might not be on the BET Awards. You might not be on VMAs, whatever that stuff is. But you can rent a venue out. You can invite people. Start with your friends and family and then expand from there and bring people there. Then you can perform. Wow, people really enjoy your performance. Wondering where's the next show. You do the next show. Word of mouth is very powerful. More and more people start coming in. And now you're able to do an even bigger show. You don't have to wait on someone to give you an opportunity. You can create your own opportunity. For me, I know some of y'all know my story. I really wanted to be on the radio. I love talking, speaking, interviewing, talking my trash. I love music. So that's really what I wanted to do. I've done a few internships and I was disappointed. I'm not going to lie. I was disappointed that I was not given that opportunity. But I said, you know what, Diamond? I'm not going to put my fate in someone else's hands. What can I do that's similar? What do I like to do? I like interviewing. I like asking questions. I'm very inquisitive. I like those things. So I can do that. It might not be on that caliber, but that's not going to stop me from doing it. So what I do, I created the Kickback DMV, and I created my own show where it's in my hands. I bring on the guests. I ask the questions. I'm able to do what it is that I want to do. Now, if I want to grow my show, what I can do is interview more people, maybe try going to different areas and expanding and moving on in that sense. And then inevitably, at some point, I will be further. But my thing is, just stop putting so much stress on yourself. I think that we look at the bigger goal and then get mad that we're not there yet, instead of creating smaller goals that will put us and align us in the direction that we want to be in. So with that being said, I hope y'all have a great day. That's my rant for the day. I felt really happy and compelled. And y'all, give yourself a pat on the back. You're here for a reason. You're very much so alive. I'm a very happy person because I literally wake up every day and thank God for everything that I have, because I can be in a different position. I mean, my phone, just 2 days ago, my cell phone fell in the water. It fell in the water. I need my cell phone to be able to work. And I was like, oh my gosh, now here's another $100-something I got to pay, blah, blah, blah. Because if you know me, I don't do well with phones. But I put it in some rice. I prayed about it. Boom. Phone is working perfectly. Those little things I'm so grateful for, because I could have had to go spend $100-something and buy another phone. Just be happy. You got clothes to wear. You have feet. You can walk. You can go places. You can talk. You can articulate your words. People can understand what you're saying. There's so many endless possibilities. Your life is not over. Now that I'm in a position where I'm kind of seeing 30 a little bit sooner. I used to think 30 was so old. I used to think 40 was old. I used to think 50 is old. It is not old. It is your time. Do what you were brought here to do, which is your passion, your love. You don't have to find something and stick to it. It can be a phase in your life. You could decide, I want to do music this time, or I want to be an interview this time, or I want to be a teacher during this time. Do all that you want. Get it done. Set goals, set plans, and I hope you all have a great day. Peace.